Talking about the Titans here. The Titans.
Swing and a drive. Left field. It's gone. It is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
What a win! No, what? How about 2 wins in a row, baby? 2 back-to-back walk-off W's for the fighting Phils and the Don Mattingly era, Billy. It's here, the Donnie baseball era. It is in full effect. You had a walk-off starting at 12. You had Justin Crawford coming for the first one, and then Alec Boehm coming in for the second one, Billy.
Yeah. I'll say this, Jesse. First of all, Don Mattingly era, great win for him and getting this team rolling. Now I think that the Phillies are going to. I'm telling you, I think they're going to make a run. I think that they're going to be back on track. I definitely see us making a run. Offense did great today. Up and down the lineup, contributing. This is what we need to see throughout the regular season. Okay, I know that we can hit and pick and choose and pick what's wrong, what's not, but everybody contributed today in some form of way, and that's what I like about this team right now.
You know what I like the fight. I mean, listen, you got 2 outs. They were down to basically their final strike. Then Schwarber pissed missile down the right field. Down the right field line. Adolis couldn't get it done, but man, after that 9th inning and how it kind of transpired, man, I thought we were dead. But then just the fight in this team, it just showed up. And for that, I just have one thing to say.
Talking about the Titans here. The Titans. Said.
We are talking about the Titans. Listen, I'm so glad that we had that clip just stored in, because you get games like this, and you can use it to full effect. It's great. But you had it in both games too. You had Justin Crawford the other game.
My cousin just said Philly sports may be the worst teams of all time. It hurts my eyes watching these teams. Phillies, Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers are all losers. Robbie, I'm telling you right now, man, you may not be a fan, but guess what, man? Flyers are doing well, but we're not talking about them. But the Phillies are going to get it done, man. They're going to turn it around, Robbie. I'm telling you, they're going to turn it around. You may not want to believe it, Robbie, but they're turning it around.
Dude, in the span of 24 hours, the Flyers won. The
Sixers are winning.
Sixers are up.
Sixers are up now.
Phillies, dude, the Phillies, all of a sudden, I did not want to make comparisons.
Right,
2022, when we remember how Joe Girardi got fired, and then we brought in Rob Thompson, the bench manager, and then they went on a run.
But
but I figured there's no way that they do it again, right? Dude,
right.
It feels like they're doing it again.
Right. Listen, man, I think that if we somehow go on a little run, I'm all for it now, man. I am all for it. I hope we go for a run. and really make this a run, man. It's listen. It's all about going in there with pride. We got 4 tough games in Miami. Like to see us. I know we're going to talk about the next game a little bit, but Miami's a tough stretch, but we get the job done either way and get us back on the right track. Yeah,
How about Christopher Sanchez in Game 1, Billy?
yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I see the pitching. I listen. Sanchez has had his down game the last game he pitched. But listen, there's going to be games like that where there are up and down pitching, up and down, whatever, and we can pick and choose who's doing what, as I said. But Sanchez coming back strong. That's great to have. Uh, definitely need to start. Definitely need the pitching now to be where it needs to be. And I loved. I know that our second game was a bullpen game. I mean, it don't matter because Sanchez got it done, and the starting pitching is going to improve from time to time. And we saw what Luzardo did last night. We saw what he did last night. So I definitely appreciate it, Dalt. But yeah, I definitely think that we can get the pitching where it needs. The Don era is here, Dalt. I said it. The Don era is here, Dalt. And listen, man, whether people want to believe it or not, Dalt, we gonna make a run with this guy. We're gonna make a run with this guy. Telling you, man, telling you.
He knows the game.
He knows the game, man. He knows the game.
He was
At Bob
Don
North,
Mattingly.
Phillies are fire, Uncle Bobby. Yes, they are, Uncle Bobby. Phillies are fire. Right now, they are. We're playing some great ball, Uncle Bobby.
For people that aren't ball knowers, people forget how good Don Mattingly was. He was a Hall of Famer with the Yankees.
Right.
He was the manager of the Dodgers, who were like us. They were a talented team, but just couldn't make it over the hunt. He turned around the Marlins and the Giancarlo Stanton, Jose Fernandez years. Those were great. And then he was the bench coach for the Toronto Blue Jays when they made it all the way to the World Series and took the Dodgers to a Game 7. So this guy has been around the league forever. He knows how players, tick and stuff like that. And I think that this guy is gonna be, a guy that turns his team around.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. Don Mattingly is going to turn it around, and I love Dalt's comment. It's crazy how this team rallies behind a firing. 100% agree with that, Dalt. And they even said it on Tom McCarthy said it. After Rob got fired, they turn it around. And look at what they're doing now without Rob. And they're doing it with pride, and they're doing it with, there he is, birthday boy, Friday.
You're muted, Frat.
Yeah, I can't hear
I'm
him.
watching my buddies live in the Sixers group right now. I'm watching the Sixers game on my computer, or he has the screen for
Bobby
me.
show is wet trash.
I'm watching it. So I couldn't believe I had to leave that because my mom didn't want to. I couldn't stay.
Nah, man, I hear you, man. I hear you, but
hopefully next week I can. It doesn't do the same thing. Stupid rain.
Yep.
Dude, how about those back-to-back homers though that you saw, dude? That was sick.
Sick, man.
This
Very
team
sick.
looks. I'm telling you what. This team looks a whole lot different without Rob Thompson. They look like the old fighting Phils that we used to see that hits bunch of walk-offs.
Yeah.
Bunch of walk-offs. They look like they have more energy in them. And all, I mean, it's great to see. I mean, Adolis Garcia, they're going a little bit more small ball. I mean, now they're really sorry. Let me. Oh, shit. I'll turn it this way. They look more energized lately. It's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. This city of Philadelphia is feeding off of each other right now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is unbelievable. This has been a great week in the Phillies. Dalton Holland, you're out there. I know I watched a little of the last 4 innings on my phone while I was at the restaurant, but let me tell you this: get that sweet video out because listen, we're gonna have some special times, and we're gonna have more special times as we go deep, deep into the Miami deep blue Florida Mac Sea here.
Yeah.
And I know I'm one Corona ahead tonight, but I don't know. I'm just fired up right now. I mean, this is unbelievable. I can't believe this. I mean, Don Mattingly, first 3 games. I mean, this dude just comes in here. They're talking about, oh yeah, Alex Cora, Bob Nightingale talking about Alex Cora's the favorite to come here. I don't want to hear that crap. I don't want to hear that crap. I want Don Mattingly, Philly Don, to be the manager beyond.
I said that.
No matter what happens. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, Alex Cora, this and that. I don't care.
Nah.
Philly Don for the win.
Yep.
So
I said that Friday. I said that Don Mattingly will be the next Phillies manager and will sign a contract after the offseason. I said that.
But it's unreal. Like I said, 2 walk-offs in one day. I don't know if I might be able to look that up, but on my computer.
I haven't. I'll tell you what. I'll stall and let you do that. I mean, I have not seen that in a long time.
No.
This team. If there's one thing this team has struggled with over the years, it's the clutch gene. They really, especially in October, they really don't seem to have it outside of the Dodgers. No, sorry, not the Dodgers. Oh my God, what was the game that Bryson Castellanos hit back-to-back home runs and then Stott walked it off? Which game was that? Or not? Was it Stott? No. Wait, who hit the walk? Who hit the walk off? It was my birthday, the 6th of October. Does anyone remember what game that was?
Oh, what year was that?
The year we played the Mets in the playoffs. It was a home game.
Was that back in
It was 24. It was 2024. I just forget what game it was. It might have been game. Oh, you know what? No, it was game 2. It was game 2 because I remember it was game 2 because I remember Wheeler shoving in game 1 and then taking the loss, and the Phillies were down the series. And then I know, folks. I'm telling you, I know ball, but that's just that is besides.
I know ball.
Yep. Listen, but listen. The point is, this team doesn't really, it hasn't really shown the clutch gene a ton, so far in the Rob Thompson era. But there's flashes. But I really think that under Don Mattingly, the emphasis on bunting that he put on and putting pressure on the bases is going to help out this team tremendously.
Yep.
But Friday, were you able to do some research?
I couldn't really say. It gave me false information. I couldn't even tell. I don't want to give the wrong date.
I think John Clark posted something, and he said that John Clark said the Philly has that ever happened to him. It didn't say what year it was, but Here you go, right here. Here you go. This is the first time the Phillies have had walk-off wins in both games of a doubleheader in 28 years.
Wow.
28 years. 28 years. That was John Clark 16 minutes ago. 28 years. How about that? Wow.
Dang.
Jesse, wow. None of us were born.
None of us were born then.
Yeah. Nope.
None of us were born then.
Listen, Jesse, is it me or is it just bizarre things were happening between Olivia Dean and the Man I Need thing, between the Sixers having a chance to even up the series being down 3-1, and now this?
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's a special time to be a Philly sports fan.
It is. And Friday, it is. And you know what? I agree with that. It's a special time to be a fan of, not disregarding the sports, but it's a really special time to be a Phillies fan, because I said this last show that we were going to turn it around and get it done. But I also said this a couple weeks ago when I said Adolis Garcia is going to improve over time, and I stood by that comment, and I stand by that comment that he is and will improve over time. He had a great day today, and even though he's up and down, but mark my words, Adolis Garcia will have the year and make it better because he's been having an up and down year, but he's been doing okay.
Yeah, man. Well, going into the Marlins series.
Yeah, tough series coming up. On my birthday, we got Knowles, and I loved your comment, Jesse. Will we see the vintage Knowles that we haven't seen yet? Well, I will listen. I would love to see Noah go out and do the job and get it done. But again, Noah's been up and down too, right? We signed him as well, but definitely need to have a little vintage Knowles in the mix and get him where we need to be. But it starts off with the ace on Friday night, getting it done, and yeah.
One more thing before we top this thing off. Trey Turner had, I mean,
Yeah.
he had an up and down game.
Right.
Like literally from the highs of highs to the lows of lows. He starts things off.
Yeah.
You know, basically first pitch. First or second pitch.
Yeah.
He starts things off bottom of the first. Homer to right field. Oppo.
Yeah,
Taco.
that was
But then in that ninth inning, that got me all depressed and all sad and whatever. He grabs into a double play. So I mean, the highs and lows definitely showed off for Trey.
Can I say this because I think I talked about it Tuesday night, and I asked you guys this. I said, do we still believe that Turner is in the spot for the leadoff? Do we still believe after tonight that Turner is still responsible and respectfully should be in the leadoff spot moving forward? And I asked that on Tuesday, but after tonight's game, up and down, whatever, but after tonight's game moving forward, do we still believe he is the guy to lead off?
I do.
I do. Yeah. And listen, even though there's up and down games from him, I think he's going to improve over time. What about you, Fratty? You still think Turner is the leadoff guy?
I think he is. I think you got to keep your lineup as is right now.
Yeah.
With the exception of what's the name? Just changing the guys out when we're battling against lefties. But other than that,
keep the lineup. Keep the lineup as is.
And I know the Phillies got time. They got time to turn around. We're only six. We were 10 games under 500, and now we're only 7 games under 500. So we're chipping out of the hole.
Now
one win at a time.
If we beat, I'm not gonna say we're gonna sweep, but if we were to somehow sweep the Marlins, that would definitely put us a little bit over the hump and a little bit where we want to be.
I think if this team keeps finding ways to win the way they are right now, I think they win at least 3 or 4 against Miami.
Yeah, and I'll say this, guys.
I don't think we lose. I don't think there's no way the way Donnie Mattingly is managing and firing up the team.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way we lose a series. The worst we can do is a split. I don't see how.
No.
I don't see how the way we're playing good baseball right now, Jesse. I don't see how we're going to even lose a series.
No.
Worst I see it being is a split possibly, but other than that, no.
Yeah,
Billy, you know why I don't think that we lose many games in this Marlins series? It's because your birthday's coming up.
And you know what? Maybe on my birthday we get a win. I know that we might have a Sixers, possibly Game 7 as well. But more importantly, I don't care. And I always say this, right? A win's a win, right? A win's a win. Whether it's by 1, by 2, no matter what the score is, a win's a win. And if we keep, as Fratty said, we keep playing the way the Phillies need to play under Don Mattingly, this team, I'm telling you guys, have some hope, have some gratitude, because listen, It ain't over till it's over, and we got a long season ahead of us.
All right, guys. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something.
Ready. Freddy's Corner.
It's time
Freddy's
for
Corner.
Freddy's Corner.
Yo, Freddy, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Freddy's Corner. It's Freddy's Corner.
Phillies have swept out the San Francisco Giants. They got set back. That was huge. We took 4 games from them this year. We have the head-to-head tiebreaker, which could matter at the end. But the Giants aren't playing really great ball. But still, we got the head-to-head tiebreaker over the Giants if it were to come down to the wild card. So this was a huge sweep, especially we're 4-2 against the Giants. So winning that game in San Fran was huge. That first game, because we get the automatic tiebreaker, like I just said a moment ago. Meanwhile, the New York Mets are sinking down there with Frank the Tank in last place.
Wow.
While the Phillies are rising up.
You couldn't help yourself.
And Frank the Tank is losing her mind. I hate to say this, but I think their Carlos Mendoza, is going to get fired soon.
Oh, I just found this out. We have a TBD for my birthday for pitching. They have Zach Wheeler tomorrow night, and they have TBD against Mac Mayer. So maybe we see Painter. Maybe that would be elite on my birthday, seeing Painter get the job done, huh?
Hey, listen, I thought that we would see him in this series. So hey,
if Painter is the pitcher, hats off, because I want to see a win with him on that. Yeah.
Time to paint, indeed.
Time to paint if that's the case.
Oh,
absolutely. Well, folks, it's gonna wrap things up for the Phillies postgame show.
Yeah,
I will be on the Sixers postgame show in just a little bit. That game is coming down to the wire.
I'm about to put that
no,
on.
it's not.
Oh my God!
We're up by 21.
Holy
wow!
Jesus!
Going to 7, baby. Game 7.
What? Oh my
wow.
God! Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting a post game show after this. Holy Jesus!
Wow!
I can't curse, so I'm not gonna curse on this show. But yeah,
wow! Look at that!
God. That's
nuts.
Let me watch it.
About to go to the fourth quarter, guys. About to go to the fourth quarter. 12 seconds left. Fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I'll stop by on the post. I want to try to watch the fourth quarter, Jesse, on one of the admin streams on
but guys,
TV.
I'll say this in closing: onward and upward from here. Let's have some hope, because listen, guys, we did the job tonight. We go into Miami with a positive attitude. God bless and go Phils.
God bless and go Phils.
The Titans.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. And it's gone. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today.